Tonight in about 15 minutes we will have call 911 against Pro-Rat. Both teams kind of mid-table, both teams with some wins, some losses, with a lot to prove. Then we have one of our best teams, our senior team, the News Clans, coming up at 7:20. And again, 8-10 against the Thespians in COVID-20. News Clan will be expected to win those ones, but the Thespians especially have caused upsets so far in this tournament. And the News Clan have slipped in a game recently, which they weren't expecting. But I still think News Clan are favourites, but both games should be exciting. Catch us soon in about 15 minutes live on the stream. So we'll be live soon. Coming to you from Charleston, South Carolina. Live from Porter-Gaud eSports. We have, coming up at 6:30, we have Call 911 against Pro-Rat. I would say Call 911 slight favourites for this one, but they're very inconsistent. It's really anybody's game. And then after that we have the big one, we have News Clan coming in. We'll be live very soon. We are live tonight on Mixer, on Facebook, and the school YouTube. Coming to you from Charleston, South Carolina, we have live sports tonight with the Rocket League of Porter-Gaud School. And we already have a bunch of the players in. So we get 4 players in already. Currently we have the players of Pro-Rat in already. So Ruthless Train is Shay. Charles Black is Good Time with Charles, and Nautilus is Lucas. And I am not sure who PMT Casher is. That's a new one on me. We should be live any minute. We're just waiting on call 911 joining the fray. Should be a close match here. My favourites probably call 911, but this could go either way. Call 911 are made up of juniors. Pro-Rat are freshmen, 9th graders, 2 years younger for those watching from abroad. And they say we'll be live any minute now. Just waiting on team call 911. They should be here within 3 minutes for kickoff in this exciting matchup. And I think we have Mr. Jonathan joining us on the stream. Yes, we do. We have Jonathan joining us on the stream now. And we're just waiting on team 911 joining Jonathan, and then we should be live.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, I think we have Jake after all. I wasn't sure if Jake was joining us because he's got 2 matches tonight, but he is here regardless. He's obviously confident and practiced enough.
Yes, sir.
Who's it's call 911 versus who?
Pro-Rat.
Right,
Pro-Rat are already in the house, and we are already. Yeah, I'm good, Jake. We're already live tonight. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and we are also on Mixer. Are you impressed?
Definitely. I'm curious if people are watching on Facebook.
It's my personal Facebook, so we could be getting Scottish people watching. That'd be interesting.
Boy.
I think we have everybody in. Do we now? Is everybody there? Yeah, I do wonder who the alternate is.
Yeah. How are you, Jonathan?
Good, buddy. How are you?
I'm good.
And we should be going live.
The alternate for what team? Mr. Renton.
You're
talking about an alternate for a team?
Well, there's an extra player in for the Pro-Rats, MT Cashit, who we don't know who he is, so he really should not be playing. He may just be a friend that's spectating, which I guess is okay.
Yeah.
Because Pro-Rats do not have a sub, I don't think. So
maybe this is their sub, but they just haven't told you. They haven't announced it.
Anyway, I think we're good. So will we get kickoff underway? Is everybody in? They got,
We
so
have more
just
than enough
check
players.
911 is Ribs Grow Back. That is Michael. Have we got Kalu and Tiger King?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we're good. Who's MT Cash Out? Okay, he's just
We don't know.
spectating. Never mind, that's fine.
Here we go.
Beautiful. I like the Rhea choice, Mr.
And
Renton.
here we go. It's 911 against Pro-Rat. Over to Jonathan in commentary.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream, and thanks for joining us again for wonderful games here on Rocket League here. We got Call 911 is going to be in, I believe that is red.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then we're going to have Pro Rats in the black. So right off the bat here, we have the Pro Rats heading down to their zone, trying to get control of the ball. High up in the air, we got Luca. Is that?
Bummer.
Yes.
Lucas Acevedo. That's right. Trying to remember his last name.
There's Lucas and Shea, and who's the other player we have?
Charles Black.
Yeah, Charles Black. Good time with Charles.
Yep. All right, here's Lucas Acevedo down in the corner of Call 911, where Call 911 is trying to get the ball out. Wonderful play there by Jack Steyer. Jack Barnes looking to take control. He cannot do it. Michael Schwab's there to help him for Call 911. Down into the Pro Rats zone, and here's Jack Steyer looking around, looking for the ball. But great play by Pro Rats to get it out. Charles Black is on the break now for Pro Rats, looking to make something happen. But Jack Barnes, beautiful defense there to keep the ball away. Lucas Acevedo flies in, looking to get control, but he cannot do it.
I'm enjoying watching the rotation.
Get out of their zone, and they do. Jack Barnes takes control of it at midfield, but the Pro Rats are back defensively with Charles Black leading the way.
I would have to make Call 911 favourite for this, but both teams are very inconsistent, so it could go either way.
Yeah, right there is a bit of a rotation mistake right now. Having everyone jumped up is not good.
Yeah.
Michael Schwab with a shot on net. He misses it, but Jack Steyer scores for Call 911 here, giving them the lead in game number 1-0. Beautiful play by Jack Steyer off the rebound, off the post, and into the net.
That's very aggressive for this people play.
The Tiger boy who would be king.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was surprised by that. Usually they keep
right
him
off the
back.
bat,
Michael Schwab off the face-off there, misses it just wide. Rebound looking, but he cannot get it. But there's Jack Steyer. He's going to shoot it on net, and he scores!
Tiger king again.
What a goal again by Jack Steyer, giving Call 911 a 2-0 lead here in game number 1 from midfield. What a beautiful play, and just what Call 911 needed to get out here early. Off the face-off, the Pro Rats need to find some way to score, as the Call 911 now can set up defensively and play their style of game with a 2-goal lead. Here's the Pro Rats, Lucas Acevedo trying to get control of it, but he cannot. Jack Steyer shoots it, but he misses it, and it's blocked by Ruthless Train. That's going to be Shea Dowder with a beautiful block. Shea's off the side there looking to get control, but Jack Steyer doing what he does best, playing goalie, blocks the shot. Now Call 911 needs to get it out of their zone.
Beautiful play.
The Pro Rats are pushing. Charles Black looking to gain control of the ball, but it's stolen away by Jack Steyer in midfield. Here comes Call 911, but they lose control and is gained back by Pro Rats. They're going to shoot it on net. Oh, off the post by Pro Rat there. They just missed it. Would have gave them a 1 goal, but they cannot get it as it went off. And now here they're looking to score. Call 911 comes in.
Good defensive play by Call 911 right there.
Good,
I mean, Pro Rat. I keep getting the attacker.
Michael Schwab looking to gain control for Call 911, but he cannot do it. Jack Barnes flies in, but misses it. But Jack Steyer is there defensively to get it out. Lucas Acevedo at midfield is looking to gain control. They're just going to leave it there. And Pro Rats finally get control of it. But it's taken back out by Jack Steyer. Lucas Acevedo back in the Call 911 zone looking to score here. They need to score a goal as we have 1 minute and 35 seconds left here in game number 1. Oh, what a beautiful blow up there. But they get control. Call 911 doesn't. Michael Schwab shoots and scores. giving Call 911 a 3-0 lead here in game number 1.
It's been quite a dominant performance so far.
Very
Absolutely.
much so. Off the face-off here. Looks like it's going to be controlled by Pro Rats, but there's Jack Steyer. He leaves it alone. He's got to get control as Lucas Acevedo is going to kick it over top, but he's a little too high. Flying in is Lucas Acevedo, but he misses. Here comes Jack Steyer. Taken back away by Ruthless Train. That's going to be Shane Downer. Walk on net.
Yeah. Pro Rats being overly aggressive right now. They're not keeping anyone back.
Yeah,
So
I
they
suppose it doesn't matter now, though, does it? Minute to go, 3 down.
No. Well, if you want to keep your goals.
1 minute left, 3-0. Call 911 here in game number 1. As the Pro Rats are looking to score, here comes Shea Dowder. He's going to shoot it and he scores.
Oh, Shea.
3-1. As Pro Rats finally get a shot on goal and they score.
Nice one, sophomore.
What was that?
2 goals down.
That
like
was
you, Jake.
Jack Steyer.
Oh, nice to see a goal from Shea. It's not a fear in this tournament.
You hear that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going out in the stream. Hopefully not.
I imagine it is if you're hearing it.
Great.
Call 911's looking to gain control, but the Pro Rats are pushing. Great save by Jack Steyer to keep it a 2-goal lead. Here with 38 seconds left in game number 1, they're going to shoot it on net. Jack Steyer still playing great goaltending. Shot back at goal by Shea Downer, but he just missed. 30 seconds left. They had an opportunity to make this a 1-goal game. Lucas Acevedo's trying to keep it in for the Pro Rats. They're looking to make some more damage here on this goal to try to get back to this and take it into overtime. But Call 911's playing great defense here to keep the ball away. Michael Schwab's looking to kick it out. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Can they get a goal here?
Game over.
That's going to do it for game number 1 as Call 911 wins 3-1, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead here in the first match of the night.
That goal could do them good, though, I think. Give them a bit of confidence. Yeah.
Well,
I agree.
But we also know, though, the way that they've played several other matches is they'll win the first match, and then they end up somehow squandering away the rest of the series. So hopefully they can continue to
911 or Pro?
call 911.
Yeah, they have been inconsistent, yeah.
Hopefully they can work off that and continue winning games here and not just give it out.
Yeah, the big mistake I was seeing with Pro Rat there was rotation. They were going, overly aggressive. Really didn't have enough people on, on the aggression.
Yeah,
They had a little bit more consistency. Like, if I was describing it to one of my friends today. You get, attacking is more like a wave. You might put 2 people back. You might have one go back. Just constant, back and forth, back and forth. If you're always just going for it, you're not coming back. You're just gonna mess up.
Are you confident for your matches tonight, Jake?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Well, we have our third man.
What is this?
Right off the bat, but it's blocked by Jack Steyer.
That was an interesting tactic. What were 911 doing there?
Jack Barnes with the shot on net off the crossbar, flying in is Jack Steyer, but it's too high. Looking to get that 1-0 lead, and they just missed. Jack Barnes in the corner, looking to gain control. Michael Schwab is there to help out. Call 911's putting the pressure on, looking to get that goal, but Lucas Acevedo's there to block it. And now he's pushing it forward for the Pro Rats. Stolen away by Jack Steyer. Now it's 1-on-1. Oh, but wide.
It's centered though.
Again.
All right, back in. They
There
should
it is.
score. Jack Barnes with the goal, making it 1-0 for Call 911 here in game number 2. What a beautiful play by Call 911 to give themselves an early 1-0 lead here in game number 2.
I've got to say, it's likely that 911 will make the playoffs as they win this. I think this might be enough.
All right, good.
How far they will go in the playoffs is doubtful, but we will see. Depends who they draw, I suppose.
Here we go. It looks like the Pro Rats are trying to make a move here.
Oh, this could be.
Acevedo looking to score, but Jack Barnes comes back defensively. Charles Black looking to gain control as he's going to hit it up off the top of the wall, looking to get the rebound.
What a game!
Lucas Acevedo for the Pro Rats has scored and tied this game up 1-1. Beautiful play by Charles Black off the wall, and Lucas Acevedo is going to put in the rebound. 1-1 here in game number 2.
And we're off. This one could be tighter, guys, do you think?
I'm hoping so.
I'm hoping so. I mean, I think they can't be as aggressive as they were in game 1, as we saw. Call 911 will just put the points on them because they're going to play one guy back the whole time. Jack Steyer looking to gain control in Pro Rats zone, but Lucas Acevedo's there goaltending. Gets the ball out. Now the Pro Rats are pushing forward. Can they do something with it? No, it's taken away by Jack Barnes. He's going to push it for call 911. Michael Schwab flies in to help. Now the ball's left alone. Can they score?
Oh,
beautiful play by Jack Barnes. It's 2-1 call 911 as the Pro Rats just left it out in the open for call 911 to score, and Jack Barnes puts it in, making it 2-1 here in game number 2.
I was talking to GWZ today, Jake, and they have made the decision to play Matthew from now on.
All right, good. That's probably the best.
Yeah, it's probably the best play for them.
Well, if Trey's their worst player, then I understand that. But if there's someone worse,
That's
then
like a
it's up to them.
hat trick.
And what a goal there by Jack Barnes to give call 911 a 3-1 lead here in game number 2, as now they're starting to figure out this Pro Rat team, and now they're looking to take advantage of it.
I'm trying to say bros, I just misspelled it. Twice.
What is Porter-Gaud teaching you, Jake?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I obviously know how to spell bros.
Not spelling anyway.
Here comes Jack Barnes. He's pushing out for call
Big
911,
keyword.
looking to get a goal here.
This is
Off the
like a
cross,
great
off the
game over
post. Almost a 4-1 lead here, but they cannot get it in. Michael Schwab looking to keep control of it. Off the side there, Jack Barnes leaves it for Jack Steyer, and he scores. 4-1 call 911, as now they're pouring it on the Pro Rats here in game number 2.
It's quite aggressive. All 3 players up there. They're just going for it now, throwing caution to the wind.
Off the face-off here, the Pro Rats have to do something as they're down 4-1 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds here in game number 2, and they're already down in the series 1-0 as they're trying to get control of it. But beautiful play by Jack Steyer there. His goaltending, as always, has been spectacular. Off the wall there by Michael Schwab, and it's left for Jack Barnes, but it's taken away by Shea Dowder. Here comes the Pro Rats. He's going to bounce it off, looking for a teammate, but it's a little bit too far out. Here comes call 911, looking to get control. Stolen away by Shea Dowder. Here comes the Pro Rats up high. He's going to leave it off for a teammate, but Jack Steyer's there defensively to get it out of the zone. And now here comes call 911, pushing it out. Taken back away by the Pro Rats. Jack Barnes back in defensively, looking to get control. He cannot do it.
Very well centered.
Ball's left up, but a beautiful play by Jack Steyer in goal, as the Pro Rats were pushing to get that second goal here in game number 2. But stout goaltending by Jack Steyer. Now call 911's looking to pour on another goal here as they're moving up there to midfield. And here comes all 3 of the Pro Rats. But they lose control of the ball, and now it's taken away by call 911. Here's Jack Steyer. He's going to bounce it off the wall. He looks for his rebound, but it's a little bit wide. Pro Rats looking to gain control off the sidewall. 1 minute left here in game number 2 as call 911 leads 4-1 as they already lead the series 1-0. The Pro Rats need to do something and do it quickly as they're going to be down 2 games here.
Oh, it looks a little flustered right now with the ball. All right, they got it.
Here comes the Pro Rats looking to get it out of their zone. But Jack Steyer's there in the zone trying to keep it in. Just missed by Jack Barnes, and now it's Lucas Acevedo for the Pro Rats looking to score. 30 seconds left here in game number 2. It's call 911's pushing it out, but it's shot, and it's going to be a little bit too wide. 20 seconds remain. Charles Black's going to shoot it off the wall, looking for a rebound. Somebody's there, but beautiful play by Jack Steyer again. With his great goaltending, he's going to keep it out. 5 seconds left. Once this ball lands, that's going to do it. Ball still in the air, and that's going to do it for call 911 as they win game number 2. 4-1. and take a 2-0 lead here in the game, here in the series.
It's hard to stay way back for
Curious
ProRat now.
thoughts.
It's hard to stay way back for ProRat now, isn't it? They just don't seem
Definitely.
to be at the same level right now.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like Call 1 is a decent team.
And they're definitely been growing. There's at least one of their players that
Yeah.
only took up Rocket League just before the league, so they're definitely getting better. They are a potential top 4 team if they could just get it together.
Possibly. They have to do a lot of practice.
Possibly. That would be tough.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Because right now I would say
Or
that
just outside, yeah. But they could
turf
pull off a
burners-
shock.
I think your top 4 teams right now are the Turf Burners, GW Zoo, the News Clan.
Yeah, and then it's Brock's.
It's a shot between
Splice and
Brock
Sheephearts,
Brook
and then
and
probably
Sheephearts,
911, yeah.
Yeah, you meant to say News Clan at top though, right?
No. It's Turf Burners.
Turf Burners right now with 7-0.
They're
GW Zoo
7-0.
though, GW Zoo could be though if they just make
I
the
think
decision
though-
to play Matthew Butts and not bench him, which was silly.
I think if they play him again, I think they beat him with Matthew Butts. That was just uncalled for them not to play.
I think it sets up a potential interesting final if it's those 2 teams in the final and then Matthew returns.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna have to worry about that since no News Clan's gonna be there.
Well,
right.
interestingly, on the survey that we did, most teams are wanting to go with top 7 make the playoffs and the bottom 4 play off the final spot. And they also want a 5. Oh, here we go. Sorry.
Oh, here we go. Score. We got a goal. Sorry about that. Goal here for Pro Rats. Lucas Acevedo 1-0. Here
Maybe
in
they'll
game
surprise
number
us.
3.
Yeah, they have before.
Yeah.
And this is what Call 911 does. They get up to a 2-0 series lead, and then they just squander the rest. They have to keep with their pressure. Don't give this one away like you have a couple other of the matches that you played in. Here's Lucas Acevedo trying to do something with it. Shea Dowder comes in for Pro Rats looking to get the rebound, but he cannot do it. Oh, just missed by Jack Steyer. Brought back in by the Pro Rats. And now Jack Barnes takes it out. Here goes Call 911. They need to score here to try to tie this thing back up. It's left out in the open. All there, but it's beautiful
it's
play by
on.
Lucas Acevedo to get it away.
You're right that it was too, Call 9 was a bit aggressive.
Yeah, I think Rats maybe need to be a bit slightly more defensive now, though they're leaving this up wide open.
Yeah.
They want to try and hold this lead if they can.
So what are you saying about the polls?
They want to have a 5 series final though. 5 match final over different nights. 5 best of 5 matches.
Oh, awesome. I was hoping for that as well.
But the majority right now are only in favour of that the final. They want the semis and the last 8.
The shot on net, score by
Good
Shea
hell.
Dowder. It's 2-0 Pro Rat here
wow.
in game number 3.
We maybe should just
Interesting.
focus on this game here. It's suddenly
I
turning
guess so. Whenever you talk, I guess they want to score.
Yeah. They must have heard us thinking the game was over. Now they've shown us that it's not.
Here we go with the face-off here, looking to get control. It's going to be controlled by Pro Rats. Call 911 needs to get something going here. This is something that they have done. They have not done very well, and that's go up 2-0 and finish off the series. They have squandered a lot of matches away after going up 2-0 in a series, so they need to capitalize and try to get a goal here to make this a game. They leave the ball out, but it's beautiful play by Lucas Acevedo. Jack Steyer's going to
nice,
shoot it
that's
back
nice.
on net.
Oh,
And he
okay.
scores 2-1. They finally get a goal, and now they're 1 goal down. Call 911 got just what they needed. Now it's time for them to tie this thing up here in game number 3.
Nice
That was
little,
great positioning
nice
by
little
Tiger
chip.
King.
I don't know if you call that a chip here in America. We call that a chip shot.
I think so.
We'll see if the Pro Rats can hold on.
Looks like Call 911 is trying to get control. They cannot, but Shea Dowder comes flying in to try to get control, and he misses. Jack Barnes misses as well. Charles Black looking to go up and get it, but he misses it.
The center. Oh, okay.
The ball's just leaving around, and a shot on net by Shea Dowder, and a beautiful save by Jack Steyer, keeping it a 1-goal game here with 2 minutes left. Ball's high up in the air. Jack Steyer's come out of the goal looking to push forward with it. He's going to shoot it on net, but great save by Shea Dowder there for the Pro Rats. It's going to be bounced off the wall, looking for a rebound, but it's controlled in the corner by Lucas Acevedo. Now the Pro Rats are looking to boost out there, get in the zone and look to score again. But Jack Steyer is there defensively, and now he pushes it out for call 911. The ball's bouncing around. They need to get control of it. Great play by Lucas Acevedo as he keeps it at midfield. Here comes call 911, looking to get the breakout. Jack Steyer pushes it forward, but there's Shea Dowder going to push it, and he blows up right in the process. 1 minute left here in game number 3 as the Pro Rats lead 2-1. They shoot on net, but Jack Steyer's there defensively. What a beautiful save. They are still in this game, but they got to get it down into the Pro Rats zone with 45 seconds left. Here comes call 911. They're pushing out. It's a 3-on-1 break. Off the wall. It's going to be shot and scored. Jack Steyer scored to tie it up for call 911. What a beautiful play. He bounced it off and passed it to himself, and he scores. Beautiful play to get it tied up 2-2 here in game number 3.
Yeah, I'm feeling like they definitely have momentum right now. It might be a hard game for Pro Rat.
Off the face-off, the Pro Rats are going to kick it into the call 911 zone. Charles Black goes up high, and he misses it.
Well, we see overtime here.
30 seconds left here in game number 3.
We had about 5 overtimes last night.
It's wild.
We had one match that was a 3-0, but two of the 3 were overtimes.
Call 911's looking to get control. They leave it out in the open. 10 seconds left. The ball's in the air. They do not need this. They need to get it out.
It's going to be
3 seconds left. The ball's shot on net. It's good now. And we're headed to overtime. And as always, the first team to score wins it. If call 911 can score the final goal, they will win the series 3-0. Jack Steyer with the shot on net, but Shea Dowder's there, and Charles Black is there defensively to get it out. If the Pro Rats can score and win this game, they can push it to a game 4. The ball's shot on net. Lucas Acevedo's there defensively.
Oh no, this could be it.
Jack Barnes has it. Looking to do something with it, but he cannot. And here comes Charles Black for Pro Rats, but he misses it. Jack Steyer has it. He's looking to pass it up forward. He's going to shoot it on net. He scores! And that's going to do it. The Pro Rats are going to win this one in overtime 3-2 and win the series 3-0. Guys, that's just what they needed. You know, they've squandered a lot of games, a lot of matches. I'll give them the credit. They were down 2-0 in this game, and they fought back with a lot of heart. Get it into overtime, and they win it. It's very impressive after squandering away a lot of matches early on in the season.
Definitely, yeah. I was going to see that.
Oops, I've got
gosh.
a bit of feedback
We've
from
done.
me. Sorry about that.
Pardon?
A bit of feedback from me there. Sorry about that. Yeah, some chat and the thing there from the Tiger King says there are no such thing as Pro Rats. And we have exciting news, so we will need to assemble. Porter-Gaud assemble. We need the All-Stars. Friday night we are playing a team from New York City.
That's so awesome.
We need to win because they are a middle school. So, challenge from Mr. Steve Isaacs. I forget the name of his school, but I will confirm that. So I think we're going to play before the games on Friday at 6 o'clock. We're going to have an extra early game we'll have our all-star team, which right now is looking like making up of Yonk and Mr. Matthew Butts, Mr. Kyla Penska, and also William Joy. Those are our top 4 right now. And we also have some backup players. Mr. Jake is one of those. Well, we will see. This should be interesting. We need to win this one. What was that, Jonathan?
Don't y'all disappoint.
Are you a backup as well, Jonathan?
No, not me. I can't.
Yeah,
You can do it. You should go for it.
No, I can't.
I'm definitely
That'd be super fun.
I am definitely not being on that. I don't want to
You guys are way more advanced than me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need to practice my team before the games. I'll be back
Okay,
on after the
yeah.
games though.
You're coming up. Jake will be back with us, but he will be playing at 7:20. So
Yes,
you
sir.
actually got a good bit. You got 25 minutes before we kick off
I was
against the
hoping this would happen.
Thespians. Thespians are another dangerous team. They've won. They've had a couple of dramatic wins.
The
You would think the
Sheephearts.
News Clan would, yeah, they did shock the other senior teams, so we don't want to see a repeat of that, do we, Jake? Or do we?
Absolutely not, and that's not gonna happen.
Maybe our viewers would
So,
like
we
to
don't have to
see a
worry
repeat of
about
that.
we don't have to worry. They don't have to worry about it. I guess it's not gonna happen. But all right. Well, I'll be back. Toodaloo.
Okay, bye. And just, yeah, we've got a bit of a break if you need a break, John. Great.
Yeah.
And we have the News Clan coming up. News Clan have only lost one game so far, and they're coming up with the Thespians, who are a team that are learning as they go. The Thespians have a 2-win, 4-loss record. They're coming up against the News Clan, who have won 5, lost 1. You've got to favour the News Clan for this, I think.
Yeah, you would have to, but they need to be careful too. They could slip up. You know, again, they don't have much. They don't have much chemistry with Rav or Charles Cavatoni.
Yeah, well, I think you're right. I think this is going to be the first game tonight for Arden, their new starter. So that'll be interesting to see how he fits in. I think Charles is going to be on the bench, and Arden is going to come in for Robbie. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, that's going to be quite interesting to see how if Arden's really going to have good chemistry with the team.
Yeah, they want him to kind of fulfill that role that Robbie was playing. So it'll be interesting to see if he can do that. I think this will be a sign, if nothing else, of is the News Clan going to be as strong as they were when Robbie was part of it.
Right.
As I say, yeah, we've got a game coming up, a challenge match for Friday night at 6 p.m. We're going to have Porter-Gaud All-Stars against the school that I have to check the name of from New York City. I'm just going to find out so I can announce it. I'm going to see if we can get the teacher from the other school to pop onto the stream from New York right now. That would be interesting. You'll be so pleased to know, Jonathan, that Mr. Steve Isaacs is well known in the teaching community as Mr. Minecraft.
Just great. That's just what we need. Another Minecraft teacher.
He's one
talking
of the,
about
he's
the
one of
worst
the,
game ever
probably
built.
one of the most famous teachers worldwide in terms of Minecraft.
It teaches the worst game ever built. I get it.
Maybe his team will be called Minecraft for Friday. That'll be interesting. Okay, I've invited him. We'll see if he joins. So yeah, guys, our next match is coming up. We already had the first game with Call 911 winning in straight games 3-0 against the Pro Rat. It sounds like it was easy. It wasn't quite as easy in the last game, which went to overtime, but they pulled it out and won in 3 games. Following it, we have one of our top 3 teams, one of the early favourites for the championship, News Clan, are coming up. Our senior team are coming up against the Thespians, which are made up of 10th graders. It'll be interesting to see how that one go. The Thespians last week with a shock win over the other senior team, and they'll be wanting to try and repeat that tonight at 7:20 on the stream. There's a few people watching on the stream from back home in Scotland. Hopefully I don't think the Americans will think my accent's changing. Hopefully the Scots don't think it is becoming Americanized. I don't think I don't think Jonathan would think it is anyway, but some of you may want to comment. So did you have what was it you had to do for the school last night? Is it something you can say in the stream, or is it top secret?
What's that?
Last night you had something to do for Mr. Zabi in the school.
Yeah, it was no, I had to I've been working on this project and I was trying to get it done, but it just never got done. It's just taken a little bit.
I think we
trying to get it done before the summer so we can the kids are taking home their laptops and all that, so they're going to keep them.
Do they normally do that in the summer? Or is that just because of lockdown?
No, normally. Well, we're getting to a point now where I'm trying to make it to where we just give the kids the laptops, like when they're new to the school. Like the 8th graders next year will get they'll get their laptops, where we can just hand it to them. They can go log it in and it'll be ready to go. And during the summer, we want to be able to not to have to get the laptops back. We want to make it to where they can keep them all year round. Until they leave the school, and then they got to give them back. But
sounds like a plan. Did you see our news report at the weekend?
I did. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Mia did really well, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She did.
If you didn't see it, we were on live on local news channel News 5 at the weekend. It was pretty cool. You did call us elite eSports players, Jonathan. I'm not sure if that's true, but we'll take it.
That's it.
Seeing if I can resize the window of you and me to not take up so much space.
Hold down the shift button.
It's weird. You need to watch in the stream. If you watch in the stream, you'll see it moving about. I have to resize the original window and then resize the one in the OBS to try and get it to be less. I'm trying to get less black bar and more of us, but like it adjusts when 3 people comes in as well. You see, that's not bad now. There's a bit of black on top. So, Jonathan, I was discussing this with some of the teachers the other day. When was the last time you wore pants?
I wear them every day. I still wear them.
Do you? Yeah. I have not worn.
Well, see, I still
for the Scottish people trousers. I have not worn trousers or pants since lockdown began.
When I work at home, I wear like shorts. So I'll wear basketball shorts or something like that, and then but I go to school 2 days out of the week, so
you're still going in there.
So I still wear the collared shirt and the dress pants.
Are they still making you do that even though nobody else is there, or do you just?
Yes. Yeah, we're one of those that we're considered an essential staff member. So just in case the kids need something changed out, or.
But they're still making you dress up though, even though you probably
just collared shirt and dress pants.
So bad.
We don't have to wear ties. I mean, we don't wear ties as always, like until the kids are.
I wish I didn't have to wear a tie.
now that the kids aren't in school for the rest of this year, I don't have to wear it anymore. So
I'm not a fan of wearing ties. I have to be honest.
Well, it's crazy because one of our fellow schools that Mr. Bolton and I think it was Mr. Bolton went to, and there was somebody else that went, but they don't wear ties. None of the IT team. They just wear collared shirts and stuff. So we're trying to convince Zabi to nudge, DeBose about that. I don't know if that's going to happen, but Mr. Zabi, if you're watching this, keep working on DeBose about no ties. Still professional, even if we don't wear them.
Yep, I agree. We've had Miss Tara Burke on the stream tonight. We've had Cade Bergman. Shout out to Cade, Mr. Bergman's son. This next match should be good, though. I've got a feeling this will be a good one. The following match against COVID, you've got to feel the News Clan will be really too strong. And they probably will be too strong for Thespians, but Thespians are definitely dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. Tell you, the one team I'm very disappointed in out of all these has been the Brock brothers.
Yeah. Well, when did they play again? Next today.
Looks like they play Friday.
Yeah. That's Wednesday actually. That's Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday against the News Clan actually on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday at 8:10 they're going to be playing the News Clan. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't. They should be either 4-1 right now, at least. They're on the verge of not making the playoffs.
The Brocs. You've got to think they'll make the playoffs, but the problem for them is they end up in a bad position. They end up say playing the Turf Burners in the quarterfinals.
Well, and the whole thing about it is they've had the opportunities to stay up at the top of the leaderboard, but they've squandered them away. The other night when they played, what team was that? That was the Sheephards. When they were up 2-0 in the series, they should have put it away and they didn't, and they would still be one loss.
It's a bit of the disadvantage of the way I've had to do the fixtures because of APs coming up next week, and that most of the junior and senior teams tend to be some of the better teams, and because of that, we've had our 9th grade and 10th grade teams playing them mostly exclusively these last few weeks, which has meant that the 9th and 10th haven't played each other, which has made it hard for them to get a win. So I'm just hoping some of these teams like ProRat and COVID and Quarantine keep their heads up and realise that their chance will come when they play each other during the AP weeks. So Brox Boys, for instance, their next game is News Clan. COVID have got News Clan, and then they've got another hard one coming up. I think it's Sheephards maybe. So it's going to be hard for these teams this week, but then the following 2 weeks they should have games where they'll get some wins and move up the table. I said we've decided to do everybody makes a playoff system, I think, is the feedback we've got, where the top 7 will get straight into the last 8, and then the bottom 4 will play off before for that last spot, which I think is probably a good idea. It gives everybody the chance of making the playoffs, and there's a chance for them all, which I think will be good.
No, I definitely agree with you.
And we've decided to go with a best of 7 for the last 8 and last 4, just one-off matches. But then it looks like we're going to go with a 5-match series for the grand final. Which will be in. Yeah, I don't know if it'd been my choice. I think a one-off game is more dramatic, but we'll see. We'll see. There's still voting going on, but that is winning the vote right now. So what time are we at? I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break. The game should be on in about 10 minutes, guys. We're about 12 minutes away from kickoff. So we have News Clan against Thespians coming up very soon. Kickoff is in less than 10 minutes now. Less than 10 minutes. So Thespians with Ned, Hadley and Parsa, and the News Clan tonight, we should see a first start for Arden, coming in for Robbie, who is out injured, and we have Jake, and we have Mr. William Joy, probably the most reliable player in the league. Maybe not the most flashy, but one of the most reliable players. Very strong in defense. You can join now if you want, Jonathan.
Alrighty.
Very exciting news for me this week, Jonathan. Our street is finally on Google Maps.
That is exciting, isn't it?
It's surprising how long it took to get on. It was on Waze. Have you used the Waze app?
Yep.
That's the one I've been using mostly because it was on that like right away. Like we moved in before Christmas, and the street had been here for a few months before that. It was a new street, but people have been here for a while before that, and I put it onto the Google Maps and reported that the street was missing, but it's only just the last week it's finally appeared on Google Maps. So we have NPR fake news. I think that is Mr. William Joy, I believe, is already in the house. We're just waiting for the rest of the players to join. So we'll be live any minute now. The next 5 minutes we'll be live with probably, I expect, the closest match of the night. I would think the News Clan against the Thespians. It could go the other way. The News Clan are potentially strong enough to put a big defeat on the Thespians, but you would hope that wouldn't be the case.
Yeah, you hope not.
But you would think this one should be interesting. You would think the Thespians have the opportunity to maybe at least take a game off the News Clan and make it interesting. Okay, we've got players joining. That looks like the Thespians are in. We have, let's see, we have 2 players now. So we've got, from the Thespians, we have Ned, I believe. We have Ned and we have Hadley. We are just waiting on Mr. Parser. So we have 2 of the Thespians in with 3 minutes to go. We are just waiting on 1 more Thespian and the News Clan to make their entrance. Here we go. And somebody has started it. Interesting. That's not what we wanted. I think we are going to actually... It might force us to kick off. So we have had this happen before.
Has the News Clan joined yet?
No. So unfortunately, the Thespians do not listen and have started the match prematurely. Oh, I'm going to have to restart it. I'm going to have to restart.
Okay.
I'll go to 3. See if we can rejoin.
Yep.
News Clan have done it now. Unbelievable.
There you go. They're good though. They're joining. Alrighty, here we go with game number 1.
They're going to let them score to even it up.
That works.
Alright, okay.
Alright, now we're even. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. We were having little difficulties here. So we got our second match of the night. We have the News Clan versus the Thespians. And yes, it is already 1-1.
It's that age-old problem that students don't listen to instructions.
That's very much so. So I'm going to miss some of these team names for the Thespians because this is the first time I've commentated for them. So bear with me, please. All right, so off the bat, the Thespians are going to score, make it 2-1 there. It looks like it's scored by Hadley Kendall. No, I'm sorry, for Parza. Yes, Parsa Rizmani scores, making it 2-1 for the Thespians.
That's a bit of a shock.
Here we go off the face-off.
So I think Juicy BBC News is our man, Mr. Arden, making his debut for the News Clan.
Thespians looking to gain control down into the News Clan zone. Parsa Rizmani off the side wall there, looking to get a rebound, and he does by Ned, and I'm not going to pronounce his last name because it's very difficult.
It's Greek, I think.
I'm just going to call him Ned for the time being. Here's William Joy for the News Clan. He's going to bring it off the wall, shoot it up in the air, looking for the rebound, and he misses it. As Parza Rizmani's there for the defensive play. Here's Ned for the Thespians. He's going to kick it forward, looking for his teammate. But Arden Richter's there to get the defensive play. Ball's bounced off. Here comes William Joy. He's going to shoot it on net. Great play by Hadley Kendall in goal for the Thespians. And here comes the Thespians breaking out. But Parza Rizmani goes a little bit too far and misses it. Oh, and it's going to be missed by the Thespians. And here comes William Joy looking to score, but he overshoots it and misses the goal. Shot back on, but off the post there. And now the Thespians get it out. News Clan had a golden opportunity to score there, and they don't do it. Now here comes Thespians looking to score, and it's being blocked away.
You've got to think it may take time for this new look News Clan to find the rhythm together.
I think so, but they can't get too far behind either. Ned's looking to gain control for the Thespians, and now Parsa Rizmani has it.
Yeah, these Thespians are no mugs. With that 2-1 lead, they could hold this.
William Joy gets it out of his zone for the News Clan, but there is Hadley Kendall getting it right back out for the Thespians. Ned for the Thespians is looking to gain control, and he just comes up a little bit short. Now here's Parza Rizmani, but he misses it. William Joy is going to steal it away for the News Clan, and he's going to boost his way through the air, looking to gain control. He shoots it on net. Beautiful save by Hadley Kendall, keeping the Thespians in the lead, 2-1. Shot on net by Ned, and he shoots and he scores. The Thespians now lead this game, 3-1.
That is certainly unexpected, I have to say.
Yes, it is very unexpected as the News Clan comes in as one of the top teams, and they are definitely being tested here in game number 1 as the Thespians are out to a 3-1 lead. Off the face-off, looking to be controlled by the News Clan. But the Thespians fly in to get it back into the zone. Here's Ned. He's going to shoot it on net again, and he scores! It's 4-1 for the Thespians.
Could the Thespians be about to do a double over the seniors? Beat both
I would be
senior
very
teams.
shocked. The Thespians now lead this game 4-1 here in game number 1. As the News Clans have come out slow and they are actually being dominated here in this game, they need to make something happen. Here comes Jake McDonald. He shoots and scores and makes it 4-2.
Is it
and
too
just
little,
the
too
answer
late?
they needed.
I don't know. I don't know. They're going to have enough time now to pull this back, though. Jonathan, do you?
There's plenty of time still in the game.
2 goals.
They can't let the Thespians take control and score again, though. If the Thespians score, it's going to be a little too much. Off the face-off, Thespians looking to gain control of it. But Jake McDonald's there in goal for the News Clan to get it out. And now Jake McDonald's going to boost it out for the News Clan, looking to get another goal here. But great play by Ned for the Thespians. He's going to be there defensively.
This is certainly looking like a shock result.
Jake McDonald's back there with Arden Richter looking to do something with it for the News Clan. Great play by William Joy. He's going to shoot on net. But great goaltending by Hadley Kendall. Now the ball's up in the air. He's going to be scored by William Joy. And now it's 4-3 as the News Clan are 1 goal away from tying this thing up.
They certainly are capable of doing this now.
Off the face-off. We're looking to see who's going to gain control here. It looks like the Thespians are going to win the kickoff.
Do you think, though, the Thespians
gain
cannot
control.
hold on to win this? It really will not be good for them. This was a chance for them to take a game off the News Clan, which was unexpected. But I think if they throw it away now, it will not be good.
Here's the News Clan down in the Thespian zone, looking to put pressure on them, but Thespians get it out. As Parza Rizmani was looking to get it out of there. But here comes Jake McDonald. He's going to push it forward for the News Clan.
Oh, he's overran it.
Overran it just a little bit. Now Ned for the Thespians tries to get it out, but William Joy's right there. Beautiful defense by the Thespians.
Yeah,
1 minute left here in game
together.
number 1. It's 4-3 for the Thespians.
Oh, this
and
could
now
be
the
it.
ball's on net, but it's blocked
I
by
see.
William Joy, as they almost had a golden opportunity for the Thespians. Brought back into the zone by the Thespians. They're looking to make it 5-3 and put this game away. They're going to bounce it off, but it's a little bit too high for them to gain control. Here goes the News Clan. 35 seconds left. They need to get an answer here to take it into overtime. 30 seconds left. Here comes the Thespians. It's a 2-on-1 break. Can they make something happen? They're going to shoot it on net and score! It's going to be Rizmani is going to score. Parza Rizmani is going to score and make it a 5-3 game, and that's probably going to do it for game number 1, as the News Clan might get a shocker here in game number 1.
I did not see this coming. I did see it could be close, but I just didn't see them taking the first game. And surely they must hold on now to win the first game.
Art Richter's going to shoot it on net, but off the crossbar.
Maybe
Rebound is
not.
back
Maybe not.
by William Joy. 15 seconds left, and now it's 5-4. And maybe they're going to make us eat our words.
Maybe, yeah.
Beautiful play by William Joy and Arden Richter to get that 4th goal. Now they need one more to send this into overtime.
It's very tight here. Can the News Clan pull one back with 10 seconds to go? Are they going to lose a game to the Thespians? The unfancied Thespians.
Donald has the ball. He's going to shoot it on net. He scores!
Wow.
1 second left. And they tie it up.
Unbelievable. That is a...
Here in game number 1.
Wow, that's a hammer blow to the Thespians. That's... Wow.
It's now 5-5 in game number 1 as the News Clan have roared all the way back to tie it up.
You got
After
to say,
being
I've got
down
to
3
favour
to
the News
nothing
Clan now
early
in
in the
this
game.
overtime. Do you, Jonathan?
I think it's going to favor the News Clan here.
Yeah.
Off the face-off, it looks like it's going to be controlled by the Thespians. Oh my goodness, they're going to shoot off the crossbar! Off the crossbar again!
Oh,
The Thespians had a golden opportunity to win it. Now here comes William Joy looking to end it for them, and is blocked away by Hadley Kendall. Golden opportunity for the Thespians to take the game, and it was crossbarred twice. Here goes the News Clan looking to keep the ball into the Thespian zone. William Joy is going to shoot it off. He's going to shoot, and he's going to score. That's going to do it. The News Clan is going to win 6-5 in overtime and steal game number 1 from the Thespians after being down 3-0 early in this game. What a beautiful comeback by the News Clan, as I think they had a little wake-up call there.
I think I'm hearing a bit. You don't have the stream on with audio in the background, do you? I think I'm hearing
No.
a bit of. I keep hearing a bit of echo. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's
No.
me. It's weird. It's just a little bit. It's not a lot, so it might be something else. That was very dramatic. The News Clan eventually came through in the end, but the Thespians came so close.
It is still echoing.
No, I think we're okay. You've got to favour the News Clan now, unfortunately.
Oh, definitely so after that. What a great comeback by them.
I heard echo there. It seems to be from me, though.
Yeah, it's not me. All I have up is the game right now. That's it. Alrighty, here we go with game number 2 as it's already kicked off. And the Thespians are going to look to try to get this game as they had the game right in their hands, but it's taken away by William Joy. Here comes the News Clan looking, but great play by Ned from Thespians to take it away from the News Clan. William Joy is going to get it out from the News Clan, but the Thespians are right there in midfield, but they left it back in their zone. And here comes Arden Richter looking to do something for the News Clan. He's going to go up high. But defensively, the Thespians are there off the post as William Joy looking for goal number 1. Here comes the Thespians. Past midfield with the ball, looking to do something. Would have stolen away by William Joy. Great aerial steal, and here he comes again. Off the wall, he's looking to score, but a great defensive play by Hadley Kendall. Ned for the Thespians is going to push it forward, but there's his partner, Jake McDonald's going to shoot it on net. Hadley Kendall,
what
a beautiful save. Jake McDonald putting the pressure on the Thespians in their zone. They need to get it out, and they do. Ned for the Thespians gets it out. He's looking to score, but there's 3 defenders. Oh, they leave it wide open. Here comes Ned. He shoots. He scores.
Nice.
It's 1-0 for the Thespians here in game number 2. As there was 3 defenders back for the News Clan, and they could not capitalize and get it out. The Thespians do, and now it's 1-0. Off the face-off, 3 minutes and 33 seconds left here in game number 2. The Thespians lead 1-0. The News Clan looking to gain control, but they just overshoot it a little bit. But they do get it into the Thespian zone. Ned looking to control the ball, but it's stolen away by Jake McDonald. And then here comes Parza Rizmani looking to get it out of the zone, as he does for Thespians. They're looking to score. But it's taken away by Jake McDonald, and there's Parza Rizmani again. He's going to flip it over the top. He shoots it on net and scores! What a beautiful play by Parza Rizmani with a front aerial to put it over the top of Arden Richter. And then he puts it in the goal. 2-0 here in game number 2. And off the bat, the William Joy scores, making it 2-1 now, as the News Clan are looking to shoot back into this game, just like they did in game number 1. Thespians' lead is now cut to 1 here in game number 2. Off the face-off, the Thespians are going to get control. Knocked into the News Clan zone, and it's overshot by Parza Rizmani. Ned's back defensively. He's looking to get it out, but it's stolen away by Jake McDonald. News Clan are looking to put the pressure on them, trying to get that second goal and tie this up. William Joy is going to shoot it on net, and he's going to score, making it 2-2 here in game number 2. The News Clan are right back into the game. Off the face-off here, the Thespians had a 2-0 lead, but now it's 2-2 as the News Clan have fought their way back here in game number 2, just like game number 1. Thespians look to gain control, but is kept into the zone by the News Clan. Arden Richter off the wall, looking to get it. He cannot control it. He steals it away again, but Ned's in the corner there defensively for the Thespians, trying to get it out. They're just leaving in front of their net. They need to get it out. Parza Rizmani's trying to do what he can to get this ball out, but they're just overshooting the ball. And off the wall, here comes the News Clan looking to score, but it's taken away and blocked by Parza Rizmani. Here comes Arden Richter. He just missed it as it's taken away again by Parza Rizmani. Now here goes the Thespians. Ned for the Thespians is looking to get control, but they just are having a difficult time of getting the ball, as it's just a relentless pressure by the News Clan here, trying to get that third goal and get this lead. 1 minute and 15 seconds left.
You've got to respect what the Thespians have done here tonight, the way they've kept in this.
Definitely so. William Joy is going to put it on net along with Jake McDonald. Hadley Kendall in the corner. 1 minute left. It's going to be shot on net, but it's a little bit wide off the post. as the Thespians almost put it back in their own goal. Hadley Kendall's looking to get it out. He does, and now it's going to be a one-on-one if he can get control of the ball. But the Fox News Clan is back there defensively. Here comes the News Clan. William Joy shooting out for the News Clan, looking to get that third goal to win this game. Stolen away by Ned from the Thespians. 30 seconds left here in game number 2. All tied up 2-2. The News Clan lead 1-0 here in the series as they stole away game number 1, 6-5 in overtime. The Thespians are going to shoot out. It's missed by Arden Richter, and here we go. William Joy's back defensively. It was almost a goal there. 10 seconds left. One more try here for the News Clan to get the goal and win the game. It's off the wall, but it's just a little bit wide.
The overtime.
And that's going to do it, and here we are for overtime.
Second overtime, Jonathan, of the match.
Let's see if the Thespians can get this one back as they got one stolen away in game number 1. Let's see if they can steal it from the News Clan here in game number 2. The News Clan are going to shoot it off the wall, and here comes Hadley Kendall getting it out. Beautiful play as the Thespians are looking to gain control. Again, they're just having trouble as this relentless pressure, but now they finally got it, but William Joy's there defensively. They're having a tough time here with this News Clan pressure. William Joy is going to try to shoot it back in, but Parza Rizmani's there defensively to keep it in. He's got to get it out. And here's Jake McDonald's going to shoot it on net, but it's just a little bit high. Here's Parza Rizmani for the Thespians looking to do something with it. He's going to put it back on net, but he misses it wide. Ned kicks it back to midfield, and here comes Arden Richter looking to do something. Now here's William Joy, shoots it on net, scores!
Do it again.
And that's going to do it for game number 2, as the News Clan's going to win it 3-2 and take a 2-0 series lead here. Unfortunate for the Thespians as they've gone out to 2-0 and 3-0 leads here in game 1 and 2, but lost them both in overtime.
They're certainly not doing it the easy way tonight, are they, Jonathan?
Not at all. And somebody watching on stream here, I'd like to shout him out, Mr. Charles Trueluck.
True luck on the stream. Is he on YouTube?
Unfortunately, don't know why he's not playing in the league.
He's too busy hacking.
Yeah, too busy hacking away, that's right.
Is he backing his fellow seniors, or is he wanting to see them embarrassed?
I believe he's backing his fellow seniors in this one. Alrighty, we're gonna get started with game number 3.
Will we see a win for the Thespians and take the match further, or will the News Clan do it again?
And off the face-off here, it looks like it's going to be controlled by the Thespians. And it's taken away by the News Clan. And here we go. They're looking to pressure out. It's shot back on net, but William Joy's there defensively. He's going to shoot it to Hadley Kendall. Hadley Kendall's going to block it, but still in the zone. Shot on net, but it's missed wide by Jake McDonald. And Parza Rizmani's looking to get it out for the Thespians. Jake McDonald up high, but he misses it. And now the Thespians gain control. They're going to kick it off the wall, but it's going to be taken away by William Joy and knocked into the Thespian zone. William Joy is looking to score here. He's going to shoot it on net, but it's a little bit wide. Here comes the Thespians gaining control of the ball. He's going to try to shoot it over the News Clan, but they miss it, and William Joy now shoots it back into the zone. Beautiful play by Cadley Hindle to keep it out, but William Joy's going to shoot it off the crossbar. Just short of, almost a little bit high of getting that first goal, and now William Joy's going to shoot again, and it's a little bit wide. The News Clan is putting on the pressure here in the Thespian zone, looking to get that 1-0 lead. Off the wall, Jake McDonald's going to shoot, but he does not get it. As Hadley Kendall's going to push it out for the Thespians, and now he's got a wide open goal. Can he get the first goal here for the Thespians? It's shot out wide, and now the News Clan is looking to gain control. He's going to shoot it over top, and now the goal is wide open, but Ned is there defensively for the Thespians. The News Clan looked to hit it off the sidewall, but the Thespians are right there defensively to keep it in. They got to get it out. It's shot in by Jake McDonald, but it's out. Now the News Clan's looking to gain control and get it back in the zone. They do. Here comes the News Clan. William Joy off the side, but he cannot get control. The Thespians are pushing forward. They're going to shoot it on net, but William Joy's there defensively. Again, shot on net. Arden Richter's looking to do something. He misses it. Now the Thespians look to score. They do.
They're taking the lead again.
Adley Kendall with the shot, and Arden Richter just missed it. And now the Thespians lead 1-0 here in game number 3. Let's see if the News Clan can get their way back into this game. As off the face-off, the News Clan is going to control the ball. Arden Richter is going to boost it out.
It's not been a normal dominant performance in the News Clan tonight. They've been behind in every game.
Every single game.
On the positive, they've found a way to win, which is always important, but they are not making this easy at all.
No, not at all. Arden Richter's looking to keep it in the zone for the News Clan, and they do. And now Jake McDonald's there as well. But here comes the Thespian boosting out. It's a 2-on-2 break. But William Joy's there defensively, and here he goes, pushing forward. He's going to bounce it off the wall, looking for the rebound, and he misses it. Here goes the Thespians. They're going to take control of the ball. Now they push it into the News Clan zone. But William Joy's there defensively. Jake McDonald's going to try to control the ball in his own zone as they need to get it out as the Thespians are pushing. And here they go. Already up 1-0, but it's stolen away by the News Clan and Arden Richter, and here they go. Down into the Thespian zone. The ball's bouncing everywhere. They just need to get control of it. It's shot on net by William Joy, and he scored! And it's tied up once again here in game number 3 as William Joy scores to tie it 1-1 here with 1 minute and 35 seconds left.
Thespians have got to be disappointed that they set the ball up for the News Clan.
Yes, they did.
They just can't seem to put the News Clan away.
That's one thing that has been tough for them to do is they get a lead and they just seem to squamish it away. Give credit where credit is due as the News Clan has fought their way back in every game to win it. But like David said, they have definitely not made this easy on themselves. Thespians with control in the News Clan zone, but is kicked out by William Joy. Ned's going to shoot it right back into the News Clan zone. Jake McDonald's looking to push it out for the News Clan, and he does, but he does not gain control. 1 minute left here in game number 3. The ball's left open. It's going to be shot, but Arden Richter misses it. Shot back at the goal, but Ned is there defensively for the Thespians. 1-1 with 48 seconds left in game number 3. Here comes a shot on net, but he misses it by William Joy. Now it's wide open net for the Thespians to score, but it's going to be back defensively, and they get back and stop it. Adley Kendall tried to shoot it on net, but Jake McDonald's there. Ned's going to be there defensively. 30 seconds remain here in game number 3.
This is going to be a third overtime.
It looks that way unless the News Clan can score here to finish this series. Shot on net by William Joy is a little bit wide, and now the Thespians are going after the ball. They leave it. They turn it over in their own zone. Now the News Clan have a golden opportunity. William Joy shoots, but it's blocked. Thespians need to get it out. They cannot do it. It's going to be saved again by Adley Kendall. What a beautiful play by the Thespians. And that's going to do it. We're going to overtime as the News Clan had a golden opportunity there to end it, and they cannot do it.
That was it, Jonathan. I thought that was it.
Off the face-off, the News Clan are looking to gain control and do something with it. Thespians look to gain control. Oh my goodness, it's going to be shot on in. Oh, that's going to do it. William Joy has come back again for the News Clan to win it in overtime. And now the News Clan win this series 3-0 after being down in all 3 games. They find a way to come back and win. What a beautiful series win for the News Clan. And unfortunately for the Thespians, that's going to be a loss as they led in all 3 of the games, but they lose. As the News Clan took game 1 6-5, they won game 2 in overtime 3-2, and then they're going to win game number 3 2-1, eventually winning the series 3-0.
Yeah, I'm surprised the way that went. It was just like it was so close, and yet the News Clan didn't drop a game. So you got to respect that, but it wasn't as dominant performance as we've seen before from the News Clan. It definitely wasn't that.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know if that was the first time they played Arden, so maybe it's just getting used to the new teammate and finding the way that he fits into the team. But you've also got to say the Thespians fought really hard there and made a game of it. You think
Oh,
they should have
definitely.
won that first game, shouldn't they? They had the 2-goal lead with not long to go, and they just couldn't hold on.
I'm going to take a little break real quick.
Yeah. Next up, we have the News Clan on again. And they are taking on COVID-19, one of our 9th grade teams who haven't played a lot yet. They're coming on very soon. So our next game is coming up at 8:10 in approximately 20 minutes, which is News Clan taking on one of our youngest teams, COVID-20. For it, we had Turf Burners in first, GW in second, Sheephards in third, News Clan in fourth. News Clan should be moving back up the table now with that victory. Second, and the 911 are up to 5th place. In fact, they were in 5th place already, but they've consolidated that. They're now six points ahead of Box Boys, which is interesting to see if Box Boys can pull that back. They'll need to get another win soon if they're going to catch 911. I've got to think that Turf Burners, News Clan, DWZ, the Sheephards, probably 911 Brox Boys are all going to be in the playoffs, and then when we get farther down, it's for the last 8 playoffs, it's going to be a battle, I think, between big numbers, Thespians, Pro-Rat, COVID and Quarantine.
I would say.
Are you still backing your Brox Boys to win this, or have you changed your opinion?
No, I've changed. I've changed after what I saw the other night.
So you're with GW Zoo now, are you?
Yeah, I think GW Zoo, if they play Matthew Butts, I think they're the strongest team. I know that the Turf Burners beat them, but Matthew Butts, what I saw the other night, that's almost unstoppable. If Matthew Butts plays the rest of the way, it's going to be hard for any team to defend against them. They're going to have to outscore GW Zoo to beat them.
Yeah, I think so.
So, and I think it's a smart move for them to go back to Matthew Butts, because I still think they would be undefeated if they played him last night.
Yeah, it was a bit of a controversial call. I think they've decided themselves it was maybe a mistake.
I would say.
Well, we have still about 14 minutes to kick off for the last game of tonight. News Clan against COVID-20. News Clan could take top spot tonight. They would need to win by 11 goal aggregate tonight over the COVID to take top spot.
Which is very possible.
Is definitely something they could do if they get their game together. Not probably if they play like they did in that last match, but if they can get their act together, I could see it. Let's see if I can put the new table up. So there we have the new table. I don't know if you can see the stream, Jonathan, but the league table is now up there, updated.
No, I'll look at it later.
So we have Turf Burners on top on 21 points, News Clan second on 18 points, GW Zoo and the Sheepherds also tied on 18 points in third and fourth place, Con 911 on 15 points, but crucially 911 with only one game remaining, so the most points they can get is 18, and considering they're playing GW Zoo in the last game, I don't want to call it too early, but I think 15 maybe where they finish the league on, which I think will definitely be enough for a top 7 finish. Will it be enough to get any higher than that? I'm not so sure. I could see them being surpassed by the likes of Brooks Boys or even big numbers who only played 5 games. Yeah, I could see them dropping down to even 7th place if they're not careful. A win against GWZ would do them a big would really help them. 18 points is kind of, I think 18 points might be enough to get a top 5 finish. But yeah, we'll see. It's going to be interesting at the bottom as well to see who can move up from there. I'll be interested to see the performance COVID do tonight. They've only played 3 games. They've got a minus 14 goal difference. They really could do with a confidence boost in anything tonight, even if it's not a victory, even if they can put up a good show, I think would help them. And Quarantine, again, they're looking for their first real victory of the tournament. They had a victory for a walk by a team that pulled out, the same as COVID. So those are the 2 teams that actually haven't properly won a game. So hopefully they can do that very soon. And so exciting news on Friday, we should have a challenge match with a school in New York City taking on Porter-Gaud. I really need to confirm the name of that school. I'm going to see.
By the way, may the force be with you all.
Oh yeah, that's I forgot that. Yeah. I should have a picture somebody sent me I should put up in the stream.
Everybody that knows me knows I'm a big Star Wars junkie, so I always remember that stuff.
Yeah, I like Star Wars too. The only thing I have to say is I wasn't the biggest fan of the last one.
I loved it.
I don't know. I think I do feel they pandered too much to everybody that complained about this the last one, and I don't know. I do have a picture I may put up in the stream for the May the 4th be with you. With we have Boba Fett, but we have him in a kilt. I know that's something you want to see, Jonathan.
What's that?
I have a picture of Boba Fett, but he's in a kilt. I think that's.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Something something I know you want to
Boba
see.
Fett, putting Boba Fett in a kilt is just what we need to see.
Yeah, that's it. Bob Fett. Okay, Attack of the Scots.
Attack of the Scots.
That's what we want to see in the stream tonight is a bit like that. There you go. May the 4th be with you. And live on the stream we have a kilted Boba Fett. So not long to go now. 9 minutes. I think I'm going to start the game. So we are live on number 3 now. Again, just stuck with 3, Jonathan. And we are waiting the entrance of the News Clan to see if they can take top spot. So the school that we will be playing on Friday night is from New York City is William Annan Middle School, or otherwise known as WAMS. So we'll be taking on WAMS on Friday night. As I say, we're just awaiting the entrance of the News Clan and COVID. They should be joining us soon. So we're expecting the News Clan and COVID-20 to join us any second now for the next match. We have players entering the fray. That looks like we have COVID in the house. You've got to wonder what these freshmen were thinking of when they called themselves COVID-20. Do they think they're infectious? Do they think they catch on? I don't know. Do they think they're more deadly than COVID-19? I don't really know what they were thinking. What do you think, Jonathan?
I'll say yes.
Yeah. Always like to leave it to the last minute. Typical students.
Of course.
So for the COVID team, we have Free Dog, who is Freeman Barber. We have Yabinski Pizza, who is Jack Livingston, and I'm guessing that Afroman is now Ian McLean and he's changed his name. I hope that is the case and they're not playing a ringer. I will confirm that with them later.
Yeah, that would be uncalled for.
Yeah, that's it, Ian, so... Okay. We're gonna just... So we're gonna delay just a minute or two. So if we don't have the last player for News Clan in by 8:15, they're going to have to play 2-on-3, I'm afraid. Or right now it'd be 1-on-3. So we're going to just delay this a couple minutes. 8:15 we will kick off at the latest. We're just waiting for one more player joining the stream.
And they already joined teams. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here in our match number 3 as we have the News Clan versus COVID-20. COVID-20 is going to be in your red, and the News Clan is going to be in your blue. Looking to be controlled by the News Clan. William Joy has control down into the zone, but Yabinski's Pizza, that's going to be Freeman or Jack Livingston. Going to be right there on net. He's got to get it out. Freeman Barber looks to get it out with him. And I believe that's Ian McLean that's going to be the Warlord. Or Afroman, excuse me.
Yeah, Afroman's
going to shoot it on net, but he misses it wide. Jake McDonald down in his zone looking to get control. He cannot do it, but here comes Freeman Barber for COVID-20s. He's going to bounce it off the wall looking to score, but William Joy's there defensively. Off the wall, Jack Livingston's going to hit it off. But Jake McDonald's going to take control of it. And it's stolen away by Freeman Barber as COVID-20's looking to get it into the zone. They do that indeed. Freeman Barber's going to shoot it, but it's a little bit wide. William Joy kicks it back down. to Ian McLean. Ian McLean's going to push it forward, and here comes Jake McDonald and the News Clan. They shoot it on net. They score. Jake McDonald with the goal here in game number 1 of match number 3 to give the News Clan a 1-0 lead.
That wasn't great defending, was it, Jonathan?
Not at all. That's very unfortunate for them because they need to play good defensively, but also they know they need to score because the News Clan can't pour it on in bunches. Arden Richter looks to kick it forward. He does not. Jack Livingston's going to get it out of the zone for them, but it's brought right back in by the News Clan. Freeman Barber looking to settle down. William Joy's going to shoot on net, but it's a little bit wide. Jake McDonald in the zone. Freeman Barber is going to get it out, but it's brought right back in by William Joy. Here's the News Clan looking to score again, but it's a little bit wide. Ball's left open and just missed by Arden Richter. As the News Clan are looking to take a 2-0 lead here in game number 1, it's going to be shot by COVID-20, but they're going to end up leaving it. And here comes William Joy. He's going to hit it off the post. A wide open net, and he hits off the post. Now they're looking to score and make it a 2-0 game, but they cannot do it as the ball is being taken out by COVID-20. COVID-20 brings it back out of they need to get it out of their zone as the News Clan is looking to score. William Joy has the ball. It's going to be shot on net by Jake McDonald, but Ian McLean is there to get it out of the goal. William Joy right back in midfield trying to keep the pressure on. Freeman Barber tried to make something happen, but he could not do it. It's going to be kicked right back to his goaltender, Ian McLean, and he's going to get it out, but the ball is still in the zone. Freeman Barber trying to get it out, but he hit it off the sidewall. Now he's left the ball wide open in front of the net. And now it's taken out by COVID-20 finally. After the relentless pressure by the News Clan, the ball's going to be shot on net. And it's going to be...
they saved it themselves. Oh, what was that?
I think out of the goal. COVID-20 with a golden opportunity.
I know they've gone. I think COVID saved that.
William Joy scores.
I think COVID actually saved that chance.
They did indeed. Mr. Ian McLean himself had the golden opportunity to score, but instead of scoring, he kicks it out of the net, and it was taken back by the News Clan, and they go down and score. 1 minute 48 seconds here in game number 1. The News Clan leads 2-0. And off the face-off, the News Clan get control of it, looking to make another goal here. Off the sidewall by William Joy. He's going to bounce it off, looking for the aerial kick-in, but it's going to be blocked by Ian McLean. Jack Livingston looking to make something happen here for COVID-20. So William Joy is back defensively to get it out. Arden Richter is going to take it over. Pass it off to Jake McDonald. He's going to knock it off the wall and get blown up in the meantime. William Joy off the wall looking for his partner, and there's Arden Richter, but he's off the post. Golden opportunity for Arden Richter, but he hits it off the post. 1 minute left here in game number 1. Ball's left out in the open, and that's going to be shot by Jake McDonald, but a little bit wide. COVID-20 gets it out of the zone as there is just relentless pressure by the News Clan, and they have not stopped the whole game. It's going to be shot by Freeman Barber, but nothing else is going to happen. William Joy is going to shoot it again, but it's a little bit wide. COVID-20 needs to get this out of their zone and try to get a goal here. 30 seconds left, 2-0 for the News Clan here in game number 1 of the final match of the night.
Just think they're missing too many balls. COVID, they're just overrunning too many.
And it's going to be shot on net by Jake McDonald, and he shoots and scores. 3-0 here for the News Clan in game number 1.
I'm fearful for COVID tonight, are you?
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, if that 11 goal differential might be made up here today by the News Clan.
Yeah, I could see that.
Off the face-off, COVID-20's looking to gain control. They're successfully getting out of their zone. But William Joy's right back defensively for the News Clan. Going to take it back into COVID-20 there. He's going to shoot it on net, but it's blocked by
It's a good block.
Jack Livingston. And that's going to do it for game number 1. As the News Clan wins it 3-0 and takes the series lead 1-0 here.
Yeah, that was a more solid performance from the News Clan. But
Yeah.
I don't know how much they're having to exert themselves though. They're not really putting up much against them, are they, COVID?
No, not at all. You know, they had trouble getting control of the ball there in that game.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're going to get started here with game number 2. Again, the News Clan won game 1 3-0 and lead this series 1-0. Off the face-off, it's going to be kicked in by the News Clan, and Ian McLean is there to block it in the goal. Right back at it. The News Clan are putting the pressure right back on like they did in game 1. But COVID-20 successfully gets it out and is brought right back in by the News Clan. They're going to bounce it off the wall. News Clan right back in. As you can see, the relentless pressure they're putting on COVID-20 here. Freeman Barber looking to get it out along with Ian McLean, as he does successfully. Gets it into News Clan zone, but they need to make something happen. Freeman Barber keeps it in. Blocked by Jake McDonald, but they shoot and score. Freeman Barber scores. COVID-20 finally gets a goal. It's 1-0 here as Jake McDonald tried to get it out. But Freeman Barber was there for the goal. 1-0 for the COVID-20.
It's good to see the freshman putting up a fight.
Yes,
we actually haven't had more than a 3-game match tonight, which has been surprising considering the matches have been very close. We've had a lot of overtimes.
Jake McDonald shoots it on net and ties it right up very quickly.
That was just too easy.
Way too easy for the News Clan.
There was 2 people on the line and neither of them jumped for it. Oh well, that wasn't good.
1-1 for the News Clan as they tied it up. Just like that after getting a quick goal. Off the face-off here. Looks like it's going to be controlled by COVID-20. They're going to get it to midfield, and the News Clan are pressuring again, and here we go. The News Clan can smell it. They can smell victory here, but they've got to get the pressure going, and that's what they're looking to do. William Joy looks to gain control of midfield. COVID-20 is now putting a little bit of pressure on the News Clan. As Freeman Barber straddling that midfield line, and he finally gets it back into the zone. Beautiful play by Jack Livingston to get it over into the corner. It looks like they're just one and done. They're going to hit it one time and get back defensively, which they need to try to get some goals. They're already down in the series 1-0. They need to try to win one. And here comes Jake McDonald one-on-one with the goalie. Beautiful block by Ian McLean. William Joy is going to kick it back on net, and he shoots and scores with a wide open net. 2-1 for the News Clan. Great play by Ian McLean, but it just took him too long to get back into the net. And William Joy scores with a wide open goal. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left here in game number 2. It's 2-1 for the News Clan. Off the face-off, it's going to be contained by the COVID-20. They're going to shoot it, but it's blocked by Art Richter. And here comes Jack Livingston, but he just misses it. News Clan gets it out. Now it's a 3-on-1 if they can make something happen here. Great play there by William Joy, and he shoots and scores. It's 3-1. Beautiful play there by the News Clan as they were out to a 3-on-1 break.
Yeah,
William Joy
the
off
end of it for the COVID. I can't see them coming back against the News Clan from a 2-goal deficit. Can you, Jonathan?
No, not at all. I think that they just seem to be out of sync here in these games. William Joy off the face-off looking to score again.
Oh,
and Jake McDonald scores at 4-1. Now the News Clan is starting to gain their dominance back here in game number 2.
I think they're now starting to chase the goals that they need to go top. That's 6 plus. They need 5 more to go top.
Off the face-off, the News Clan are looking to gain control here. And they do gain control at midfield. William Joy with the kick into the COVID-20 zone. William Joy off the wall, pass to Jake McDonald, and he shoots and scores. It's 5-1 for the News Clan here in game number 2 with 2 minutes and 29 seconds left. Great play by William Joy, beautiful setup, and great goal by Jake McDonald.
I think they are now starting to chase that tally.
Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the News Clan.
I just hope it doesn't get too bad here for COVID-20.
COVID-20 needs to do something here as they have a big goal margin. They need to make up as they're down 5-1 here to the News Clan. William Joy off the side rail looking to do something with it. Beautiful pass over top. But Ian McLean's there. Now he's going to boost out for COVID-20. He's going to shoot it on net, but it's a little bit wide.
You do have to say, although they're not maybe the best Rocket League players we have in the league, their cars are really cool. I mean, I like the kind of Harry Potter hat they've got going on, and
Arden Richter's going to shoot it back into COVID-20 zone. And here comes William Joy looking to get control of it, but they cannot. And here goes COVID-20 at midfield, leaving the ball alone. And now here comes the News Clan, stolen away by Jack Livingston. Passed off to Freeman Barber, but is stolen away by Arden Richter. William Joy off the wall looking for his teammates, but he's a little bit high. Ball's just bouncing around in that danger zone. And William Joy just misses it for the 6th goal. And now here goes Ian McLean, but Arden Richter's there for the save. Kicks it back. Can he get it in the net? No, but it's going to be rebounded by William Joy, and now it's 6-1 News Clan here in game number 2.
got to say, I'll be surprised if they don't get the goals they need to go top now. Only 3 more needed, and then with 1 game to go.
Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by COVID-20. 1 minute left here in game number 2. 6-1 News Clan, and they lead the series 1-0 already. Jack Livingston shoots back to play defense. Ian McLean flies in to play defense as well and takes it away. Now COVID-20 is pushing forward, but William Joy's there defensively. William Joy back into the zone. Jake McDonald shoots up but just misses it. Here goes Freeman Barber. He's going to shoot it on net. And it's off the post. 30 seconds left. The News Clan looking to gain control of it. And they do. William Joy shoots it over. He's going to shoot it again, looking for his teammate, but Jake McDonald wasn't ready for it. 12 seconds left here in game number 2. 6-1 for the News Clan. A beautiful play by William Joy there. And now here comes Jake McDonald. 2 seconds left. Once the ball hits the ground, that's going to do it. Jake's looking to score, and he cannot do it. It's 2-0 series lead. 6-1 win for the News Clan. What a big game for the News Clan as they showed their dominance there against COVID-20.
Yeah, I just can't see any way back for COVID now, can you, Jonathan?
No, I think this series is over now.
Yeah, it's just a matter of how many goals they can get.
Yep.
And we have about to kick off. COVID were taking their full time there. I don't know if they were discussing tactics or what they're going to do, but I'm not really sure what I would say to them right now. They just aren't at the same level as the News Clan. Although, as I say, their cars are really cool.
Off the face-off, the News Clan's going to kick it in the COVID-20 zone here. And they're going to shoot it on net, but it's going to be wide. William Joy missed it, and Jake McDonald looking for the rebound, but he flies right past the ball. COVID-20 down into the News Clan zone, but great defense by William Joy. He's going to push it forward off the crossbar there. Shot in by Jake McDonald, and they shoot and score.
2 to go.
1-0 for the News Clan here in game number 3.
News Clan chasing top spot now. They just need 2 more goals to claim it.
As Ian McLean could not get it out for the COVID-20. News Clan's going to get it off the kickoff. They're going to push it into COVID-20 zone. William Joy boosts in and hits it off the side rail, but is kicked out by COVID-20. Brought right back in by Jake McDonald. He's going to shoot on net, but great play by Freeman Barber there. William Joy with his relentless pressure at midfield. Jack Livingston's got to get control of this. They cannot go down 2-0 here or it'll be game over. Jack Livingston gets it, but he's going to leave it alone to Jake McDonald, who shoots it wide. William Joy cannot get control of it. Arden Richter's back to get control and get it back into COVID-20 zone. Great play by William Joy. Here comes Jake McDonald looking to score. William Joy's there to get it back, and he shoots and he scores. 2-0 here for the News Clan in game number 3. Huge deficit now for the COVID-20 team to try to get back into this.
I think this game is over. It's only a matter of how many will they score. They need 1 more to take top spot. I cannot believe they'll go another 3.5 minutes without getting another goal.
Off the face-off here. News Clan has control. William Joy off the side rail. Arden Richter looking for the goal, but he missed it. And now Ian McLean has control of the ball, and then he loses it. Gives it right back to the News Clan, and here comes William Joy. He shoots it into the zone. Off the side rail. William Joy's going to shoot it and score. What a beautiful goal by William Joy.
That should be the goal that takes them top of the league tonight, Jonathan.
What a great performance here by the News Clan. As now it's 3-0 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds here left in game number 3. Complete dominance by the News Clan.
I just hope COVID don't totally fold and they still fight. I would hate to see it just turn into a slaughter.
Off the rebound, Jake McDonald's going to score, and here we go. 4-0 now for the News Clan. And this is what David Brinton was just talking about. Hopefully, COVID-20 is just not giving up, because this will get real nasty as the News Clan are looking to spread out their distance when it's the goal differential. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by COVID-20. News Clan looking to gain control, but Jack Livingston still in the zone, trying to do something with it. William Joy shoots it out. Off the side rail to go up off before the rebound. Ian McLean's there defensively. Freeman Barber's back to help as well, and they finally get it away from William Joy, but overshoot it. Right back to Arden Richter, who shoots it back on net, and he misses it wide. Ian McLean has control on the side. They're just overshooting everything and can't get control. Freeman Barber now finally does something with it, but great play by Jake McDonald to get it out of the zone. Shot on net by Jake McDonald, but Arden Richter's there to bounce it back in.
Is that the first goal for Arden, or has he scored already tonight, Jonathan?
That'll be his first goal of this game and first goal tonight. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. 5-0 for the News Clan as they lead the series already 2-0. Looking to extend their lead even more. Shot in by William Joy, but it's taken right back by COVID-20. Here comes Ian McLean looking to straddle that line there, trying to get the ball in the net. Jake McDonald back defensively, trying to get it out of the zone. He needs to do something to get it out. COVID-20's pressuring. Off the side rail, Fox, great news. Jake McDonald shoots and he scores. It's now 6-0.
Getting a bit embarrassing now, isn't it, Jonathan?
Very much so. Is now they're just pouring it on against COVID-20. And we have a little bit of chat talk here.
Yeah,
saying only Arden is supposed to score, but it looks like COVID-20 has just given up on this game. Because these goals are coming easy and quite often for them. And it's going to be shot in their own net.
I think that was an own goal.
They're going to be scoring on their own self. The goal is going to be given to William Joy. 7-0. The News Clan out big here with 1:30 seconds left. Shot on by William Joy. It's going to be off the post. COVID-20 is going to look to gain control, but Jake McDonald shoots it right back in. They need to get it out of their end here. COVID-20 does. Jack Livingston trying to gain control, but he cannot. And there's Jake McDonald going to shoot it back in, and William Joy's going to shoot and score. It's now 8-0 here in game number 3, as the relentless pressure of the News Clan is just going to be too much in the end of the day. Off the face-off, News Clan are going to control it. Going to be shot on net by Jake McDonald, but it's a little bit high. COVID-20 is looking to get it out of their zone. A little boost there by the News Clan on one of the COVID-20's team. Arden Richter has the ball into the COVID-20 zone. Now here goes COVID-20. Jack Livingston.
Come on, Shirley.
Off the post. Golden opportunity to score, and they just miss it. Here goes the Fox. Great news. Jake McDonald's looking to make it another goal, but he's blown up in the process by Ian McLean. 30 seconds left here in game number 3. Arden Richter's going to shoot it, and he's going to score. 9-0 for the News Clan. And that's going to be all she wrote.
Come on, COVID. Don't let them get to head. Come on.
News Clan has control of the ball. Come flying in. It's going to be off. But they're going to miss it. And here goes Jack Livingston for COVID-20 looking to score. But back defensively is the News Clan. 5 seconds remain in game number 3. 1 second left.
And at least they didn't go with 10.
9-0 victory for the News Clan as they win this series 3-0. Beautiful game, beautiful match by the News Clan here. Unfortunate for COVID-20.
And that's a wrap for tonight. That does put the News Clan back on top of the table with an 18-1 aggregate victory there. That wasn't pretty. Well, it was pretty for the News Clan, I guess, but not pretty for COVID. Yeah, I don't know what else I could say about that one. Yeah, that was a bit of a slaughter. I think COVID will come good. They've got a lot of games coming up against other 9th grade teams, so they shouldn't have a chance of getting some points on the board. That was always going to be a hard match for them tonight. They did well in the first game, but it just started to slip away as the games went on, and the News Clan were starting to find their feet with their new player. On Wednesday, guys, we have, let me put that up. On Wednesday, we have a bunch of games coming up. Let me just put that back up. So Wednesday night, we have, if this thing, sorry, I need to move it. On Wednesday night, we have Quarantine against the Sheepards at 6:30. We have Call 911 against GWZ. That should be a good match. And we have Jake coming on to boast, I reckon, about his team's massive 18-1 victory. It wasn't your team did not seem to find their feet against the Thespians, but you certainly seemed to find them against COVID.
It took a second, yeah. Well, that was our first game with Arden, so that was just a little bit of adjusting to that. So first I need to send a email to Mr. William and Arden so they get here.
All right, cool, yeah. I am updating the table as I speak to put you guys back top.
Yes. Arden.
So News Clan have played 8-1 and 7 now and you have now become also the top scorers of the tournament ahead of the Sheepards. So you're now sitting on 116 goals.
Differential or goals against?
No, that's goals for.
Goals for? Goals for, yeah.
Your goal differential is 67. You've scored 116, letting 49. The other top scoring team is the Sheepards, say 104, but they've actually played one more game to get to their 100. So you've made it well past the 100 with one game less.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on our gameplay?
It took Arden a while to get going. The Thespian game was a lot closer than it probably should have been, but Thespians are actually pretty good. They're not to be trifled with.
Yeah.
But yeah, you seem to get the hang of it in the last one there. What were your thoughts about what happened tonight?
Jonathan, you saying that?
I think y'all struggled a little bit there versus the Thespians.
Yeah.
That was a little bit closer than you guys wanted it to be.
Yeah, you made it.
Struggled is a strong word.
Let's see. You were down.
It was
3-0. You were down 3-0.
Overtimes, yeah.
You were down 3-0 in game.
That was on purpose. That was our strategy going in.
Okay.
An overtime scenario. Really force their hands, see how they work under pressure, and yeah, it was pretty successful overall.
Down 3-1 in game 1, down 2-0 number 2, and then you were down 2-0 again in game number 3.
That mess everything up.
If that was the case, then what was your strategy against COVID then?
COVID, the last game. Yeah, well, we also wanted to get the 11 goals. So once we hit 11 goals, we just wanted to set up Arden with as many goals as possible because we wanted to get more scoring opportunities.
Yeah, we noticed Mr. Juicy BBC News got a few goals at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were hoping for that.
All right, guys. Well, congratulations on tonight. I'm going to head on out. Congratulations on the victory. Good victory. And we'll see y'all Wednesday night.
Good night, Jonathan.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jonathan. Good night.
I'm just working out the goal difference for you guys. So I think, let me see. Oh, easy away. So yeah, you guys you are now officially top of the table again, ahead of the Turf Burners. Although you have played one extra game, but you have got a 6 better goal difference than the Turf Burners, and you're tied with them on 21 points. Does that make you proud?
Absolutely. However, I'm still a bit of upset that we lost that initial game. I'm just gonna blame that on a ghosting of teammates. You know, a teammate.
I'm so Jake. I'm sorry. I was taking a nap.
Yeah, it's fine.
But you had
we weren't bad at all.
You did have the mighty Charles Capitoni instead.
Oh yes, the mighty Capitoni. But it's getting better now as we play more and more with Arden. We get a better team dynamic going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm practicing a lot now. I'm going to start taking it seriously for sure. I felt kind of bad about not being as good as everyone.
Yeah, you definitely came into it more in that last game, yeah.
Yeah.
So the next game you guys have got this is a hard one though. Wednesday, you have got the Brox Boys who defeated you in pre-season.
Oh, he's walk in the park, really.
Yeah, you've got to. How are you going to handle Mr. Yonk?
Easy peasy, no sweat.
Is that your official tactics, or do you have a plan for him?
Well, we can announce our plan.
Yeah, true.
We had the covert operation.
Yeah, and as I said, exciting news. We are going to have a all-star team playing against another school on Friday now.
That's very exciting.
It's WAMS from New York City, which is William Annan Middle School. It is a middle school, so we really do want to win that one. But they have been playing eSports a lot longer than us, so who knows what we are going to face.
We'll be fine. We have Yonk and Matthew Butts.
Yeah, and I've invited William Joy, but he hasn't responded yet. I'm assuming he wants to be in the All-Star team, but
I don't know. He told me that he might be busy, but I'll confirm with that.
Yeah. But we do have Kyla who will step in if he doesn't.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm going to ask the Sheepards if they will play a practice match. I think I'll take the stream down actually before we give away any more.
All right. Well,